Hello Survivor, my name is Caden Weatherly. I'm a 19-year-old photographer, videographer, and business owner out here in California. I graduated in 2019. I chose not to go to college because I wanted to pursue freelance photography and videography full-time, and within 3 months of graduating high school I was working at a YouTube channel called Team Edge. They have 7.1 million subscribers now. I was working with them for a year, and it was just an absolute blast. I was their cameraman, their DP, membership protection coordinator, and thumbnail designer. I wanted to start my own YouTube channel one day, and I planned on doing that in January of 2021. I also started a clothing line with some friends, all funded around going out and seeking adventure. It's called Seek Supply Co. As for Survivor, I've been watching as long as I can remember, and I'm not just like your typical applicant that says, oh, I've been the biggest fan, and I think I'd be perfect for Survivor. I'm actually serious about this. I'm really wanting to be on Survivor. I want to kill it out there. I want to put everything to the test. I have so many different attributes that I think would be great for Survivor, physically, socially, and strategically. Physically, why I think I'd be great for Survivor is because I just love building things. I love going on adventures and doing pretty much anything physical, especially extreme things, and maybe things that might be just a bit dangerous too, and I think Survivor kind of fits into that, so we'll be good. As far as those extreme or dangerous things that I love to do, it's free climbing, it's anything with a motor, balancing, heights. Some people aren't too excited about that one. This year I also participated in the Strenuous Life Challenge, which pushes it freaking This year I also participated in the Strenuous Life Challenge that pushes you mentally and physically past your limits, which I think will really help me outlast in challenges. As far as strategically, I do plan on wearing multiple hats when it comes to hunting, gathering, shelter making, forming bonds and alliances, and I also want to act strategically in a way where I am kind of influencing others to think that my ideas are actually their ideas, and in that way they get the heat if it ends up blowing up, and then I'm perfectly fine. With all this knowledge and passion for the gameplay, I do plan on using my age as an advantage because I think that most people will kind of see me as not as threatening, being a younger guy out there. I will do whatever it takes in order to win Survivor, while also keeping in mind that it's my prior tribe mates that will be on the jury later on deciding who wins the title of sole survivor. In my life right now, I'm constantly analyzing every single episode, thinking about what I would do in those situations, and it's fun, but it's also just driving me crazy because I want to be out there. When it comes to my sociability on Survivor and in the real world, I'm constantly working with new people, learning how to deal with different personality types. And if we're getting serious here, we're talking about 2 years ago, back in high school, I was voted onto court my senior year. I hope that says something to you. When it comes to Survivor, one of the greatest parts about it is just the absolute adventure that it is. I love traveling. So far I've been to Mexico, Cambodia, Thailand, Canada, and over like a dozen states. I just love being outside, having fun, making memories, doing something that's completely memorable and that I'll think about for years. And I've just loved doing this stuff since I was a kid. When I was 13, I went bungee jumping, and when I turned 18, I went skydiving. This year I climbed Half Dome with some friends, and it's just these kinds of big, extreme things that I love doing, and I think Survivor is going to be that next thing for me. Scripted! And if we get into the corny stuff for a second real quick, I'm going to tell you some signs that I should be on Survivor. First off, we'll start with a sign that's not so corny, which is that everybody that I know has told me that I would be perfect on Survivor. And then there's this corny one, where on the Survivor merch store, I was scrolling through and I found a shirt that had my name on it. So at first I was like, maybe just my phone's data, but it showed up the exact same way on my friend's phone. So it's obvious to me that you guys are looking for a Survivor named Caden. So the third sign is I've just recently got randomly in contact with one of Survivor's founding fathers, Brady Connell, and I've been working on a project with him and his daughter for the past couple months, and actually this Saturday I'm going to be meeting with them again, so either you guys have had your eyes on me for a while, or it's just meant to be. And that's about it for this video. I do have to keep it kind of short. There's tons of other things that I could talk about, but I just want to put everything to the test on Survivor. I think I could do well. Well, I know I could do well, and I think I could win. But thank you guys for taking the time to watch this video, and I hope you have a great day, and I hope to see you on season 43.